Forensic challenge. So, what does the term forensic challenge mean? The word forensic means to observe and make conclusions on the basis of clear evidence. For example, if a person who stole something left the place with his or her fingerprints or footprints, the police would be able to study the places and call the forensic identification unit to investigate. They would then gather evidence and analyze the case to catch the criminal. The blot strikes again. Before doing this experiment, some health and safety points to follow. Read and note the hazard warnings on the chemicals. Ask the group leader or a technician to explain what they mean if you're not sure. We must wear eye protection at all times during the practical work, and gloves must be worn when using silver nitrate, AgNO3. All spillages are to be reported to the group leader or the technicians immediately. Spillages on the bench are to be mopped up immediately. If chemicals are accidentally spilled on clothes or skin, they are to be rinsed thoroughly with plenty of water. If chemicals are splashed into the eyes, help must be sought immediately. Points to follow on the basis of which marks will be awarded are: 1. Health and safety. 2. Teamwork and unity. 3. The presentation of results. Marks will also be given on the basis of forensic report and the conclusion. This is not a race. Take the time so that we can get proper results. We need to fill every observation correctly in the result sheet. Fill yes or no on the basis of your observation during the experiment in the given result sheet. For information, one test involves testing salts. The salts that most people know about are sodium chloride, which is used to flavor foods. However, sodium chloride is just one example of a salt, and we will meet several other salts in this activity. Salts contain two parts: a metal part, for example, sodium or Na, and a non-metal part, for example, chloride or Cl. In this investigation, our team will only have to identify the non-metal part of the salts by carrying out the test tube reactions on the given samples. The table salt NaCl, for example, has a sodium cation Na positive and a chloride anion Cl negative in its molecule. An ionic connection is formed between the sodium cation and the chloride anion. When two charged atoms attract one another, they create a sort of connection. The other test involves paper chromatography. This technique is used to separate different substances dissolved in a liquid. For example, a mixture of differently colored dyes. For example, if we use this technique on brown Smarties, we will be able to find out what the coating is made up of, which is blue and yellow food coloring. The teams will use this technique to compare given samples of ink. Paper chromatography is a method of separating mixtures or chemicals by their different rates of migration across the sheet of paper.